Hey guys, how's it going? It's Bill Moore. Today I'm going to start a couple of reviews for a hot sauce company located up in Sea Isle City, New Jersey. Now, this particular company has a pretty cool story of how they got started by three gentlemen that I'll share a little bit more about here in a minute. But the name of the company is Hank Sauce, and it comes in these nice large 8-ounce size square bottles. And this is their logo. You can see there with the fish, Hank Sauce. And I'm going to start off with their herb infused hot sauce. This is their original, and also going to be doing their hottest one, Hank's Heat, on this same review because the flavor profiles are pretty similar on these two. And then on another review, I'm going to do their other two that they sent me. This is the camouflage. Check that out. Isn't that cool? This has cilantro in it, and also on the same review, going to be doing their cilantro. Now, this definitely has cilantro in it, but nice looking gourmet type labels on these sauces. But before we get started, I want to share a little bit about them from their website. It says, "So you've heard the old college buddies put their heads together to start something headlines, right? Well, the Hank Sauce story is no different. Now, here's a picture of these guys from left to right. We have Brian Hank Ruxton, and there's Josh Jaspin in the middle, and then Matt Pitaluga. Now, these three guys were college roommates at Flagler College in St. Augustine, Florida, who shared a passion for the ocean and a do-it-yourself attitude. Hank had been making the sauce for personal use for quite some time, but never really thought it was something to brag about. When Matt asked about creating a logo/label for a graphic design project at Flagler College, they quickly got to work, and Hank Sauce was born. That's where I believe the fish logo came from. All right, it says when bottles started disappearing from the local taco shop, they realized they might have something valuable and decided to move home to Sea Isle City, New Jersey to build the brand. After a summer of farmers markets and guerrilla marketing, they opened up the first Hank Sauce spot and haven't looked back since. All right, well, let's go ahead and get into these. I want to read what it says here about the original, which is this herb-infused hot sauce. It says, the original Hank Sauce was created to enhance the flavor of Hank's favorite foods. The herb-infused blend goes great with nearly anything and adds the perfect kick without overpowering your dish. Marinate a juicy steak or add a dash to your favorite barbecue sauce and be prepared for off-the-charts flavor. Hank Sauce is the perfect solution for bland soups and tomato sauces, as well as boring chicken and tuna salad. It may not burn a hole in your tongue, but don't be surprised if you burn through the bottle. Now it says here, Hank says, my go-to sauce for anything that needs something. Pour a bottle into a crock pot full of pulled pork, and you won't be disappointed. All right, now, pretty cool here on the side where it says, try it on this. And that just about covers everything, including dinosaurs. You get the idea, right? Okay, pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get into the ingredients on this one. Just want to note the sodium for you guys. 105 milligrams of sodium. Seems a little bit on the high side, but as we get here in the flavor, it really doesn't come through that much. But we start off with cayenne peppers, vinegar, garlic, basil, butter, salt, and xanthan gum. Now, I'm just going to say it right off the bat. If you're not a fan of vinegar and garlic, you probably will not care for this, but I love garlic and I love vinegar, and this stuff just has an awesome aroma to it, as we'll tell here in a minute. But this is a vinegar-based pepper sauce. As you can see, it's pretty liquidy, but check that out. Look at all that garlic in there. And you can actually, I don't know if you can see it in this one, but sometimes you can see big pieces of the basil, so they're definitely large pieces of basil that are in here. All right, let's go ahead and note the aroma on the original herb infused. Now, I just love the aroma on this stuff, guys. It is vinegary, it is tart, it is a little bit sour, but I love that about it. So once again, this is a liquidy vinegar-based pepper sauce, cayenne pepper sauce. But I'm telling you guys, this stuff is so much different than the stuff you'll find on the grocery store shelves that are just full of salt, full of fermented type cayenne flavor. This is awesome, guys. I believe you can pick up on the butter a little bit, just a real savory aroma to it. Definitely pick up on the cayenne peppers. Definitely the garlic. This stuff is just loaded with garlic. It is the third ingredient: cayenne peppers, vinegar, garlic, and then that basil, butter, salt. But wow, just a nice tart, vinegary type aroma to it. All right, let's go ahead and check this one out. Now, you got to be careful. If you don't watch what you're doing, you'll just pour a whole bunch. But that may not be a bad thing, right? All right, here we go. Okay, very tart, vinegary, garlic, loads and loads of garlic. I love that about it. Has kind of a nice buttery type flavor to it. I think this would be awesome on chicken wings. It's almost like this is, you know, the wing sauce in itself, because you got the cayenne pepper sauce and you have the butter, but so much better. Not as strong as Frank's Red Hot or as salty as Frank's Red Hot, but just a nice tart, vinegary, a little bit sour, cayenne pepper flavor, a smooth creaminess, richness added from the butter. The basil's there, and the garlic, just loads and loads of garlic. Really, really good. Now, before we get into the second one, let me show you what I did with this one. I put this on a turkey sandwich, and it was amazing. Really, really good. So I think this is a type of hot sauce because it's not so thick. I mean, I think you could do a lot with this. Eggs in the morning, put it in other ingredients, use it in cooking, use it as a marinade, use it straight as a topping for anything fried, grilled meats, you know, eggs, omelets, things like that. Put it in soups and stews and things, you know, like that. Rice and beans, I think it would be really, really good. Now, let's get into the Hank's Heat. This one, the reason I reviewed these together is it's the same exact ingredients minus the butter in Hank's Hot and habanero peppers in this one. But let me read what it says about this one. It says Hank's Heat is a specialty sauce that Hank uses when he feels the need for serious heat. Use Hank's Heat to spice up your favorite foods while adding excellent flavor as well. Stop using overheated pepper sauces that mask the flavor of your food and enjoy this uniquely flavorful blend. The extremely smooth flavor heats up shortly after consumption, creating a wild and exciting ride for the taste buds. Fresh minced cayenne and habanero peppers add a distinct flavor and heat as well. Add it to a Chinese food or curry. Hank's Heat is the perfect sauce for those extra spicy foreign dishes. Now, Hank says championship chili is right around the corner. Add some to the ground beef and another hefty dose once it is done. All right. The sodium on this one is the same, 105 milligrams. Now, the ingredients on this one: cayenne peppers, habanero peppers, vinegar, garlic, basil, salt, and xanthan gum. So the addition of habanero peppers minus the butter in this one. But once again, just loads and loads of garlic, as you can see in there. Once again, very, very fluid sauce, you know, vinegar type pepper sauce, very much similar to the original Herb Infused. All right. Now this one, same tart, vinegary type cayenne pepper aroma with loads and loads of garlic. It's awesome. There's a little bit more, maybe more pungency and more of a sharpness to this one. Maybe it's because it doesn't have the butter in it. All right, let's go ahead and show you what this one looks like. About the same consistency. All right, here we go. You can tell the butter's not in this one, but you get that same nice tart, vinegary, slightly sour, full of garlic, cayenne pepper type aroma or flavor on this one. The basil's coming through a little bit. Wanted to see if you could see that piece in here. Anyway, one thing that kind of disappoints me about this one is that this needs to have a lot more habanero peppers in it. I'm hardly getting any burn or flavor from habanero peppers. If you're gonna be your hottest and you're gonna call it Hank's Heat, You need to increase the habaneros on this one to make sure it is set apart and stands out from the other ones, because between these two that I did, the Herb Infused Original and this one, there's not a great difference in heat to me. Now, I know my tolerance is pretty high, but this one needs to sting a little bit. You need to increase the habanero peppers in this one. But a great flavor on these sauces, guys. Let me show you what I did with this one. I put this on my breakfast sandwich, which is a toasted Bay's English muffin, a sausage, cheese, and fried egg, and it is really, really good. So anything that you would put a vinegar-based cayenne pepper sauce on, I think these sauces are really, really good. So back to the Herb Infused Original. Flavor on this one, strong 8 out of 10, just delicious. There's just something about it that I love. You just keep going back to it for more. But once again, you got to be a fan of vinegar. You got to be a fan of garlic, because it is just loaded up with those. Heat on this one, I would say a 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10 for heat on this one. Just not much heat at all. And on the Hank's heat, like I said, heat on this one just a little bit stronger. I just have to give it a 2 out of 10. I'm not picking up much heat on this one at all, even with habanero peppers. So that's one thing that's kind of disappointing in this one. I think it should be a lot stronger in habanero peppers, just my opinion. Flavor on this one, 7 out of 10. Just like that original, a little bit better, I guess, maybe because of the garlic, but really, really good sauces. So much better than your average vinegar-based cayenne pepper sauces that you're going to see on the grocery store shelves. So highly recommended products. Guys, thank you very much. Josh, thank you for sending these products. I really do appreciate it. Guys, stay tuned for the camouflage review. Looking forward to getting into these because I love cilantro and the cilantro. A little bit of play on words there. Stay tuned for that review. So check this company out, guys. Give them a like on Facebook. And the website, you can find them at hanksauce.com. Has some recipes on there as well, so check them out. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. And until the next time, enjoy the burn. We'll see you guys later.